This was about as friendly as things got, with the Liberal leader and Conservative leader standing somewhat awkwardly beside one another. Each leader first asked to deal with the question of why the election now and whether they would commit to not calling a snap election before the four-year term.
We did not want this election.
Four of them agreed, but the leader who called the election in the first place did not answer. The first theme, the pandemic and health. And the question, are vaccines creating division in this country? Justin Trudeau has largely become a target of it.
This isn't the time to be dividing people. We need to work together at every level of government. We need to use all the tools we have, vaccines, daily rapid testing.
Mr. O'Toole is saying that vaccination and testing is the same thing, but it's not at all the same thing.
Why did you call elections, Mr. Trudeau? Why in the middle of a pandemic? Why? We need to fight together to fight COVID-19, not with this divisive approach.
And that's precisely because Canadians need to have a say in how we get out of this.
But again and again, each leader pressed the Liberal leader to justify why the election was happening during a fourth wave.
So why did you trigger these elections?
You can blame people who are angry and not vaccinated, or you can try to educate them.
And always the same answer from Trudeau.
Viewers can see how deep the differences are in our positions on how the pandemic should be dealt with.
Erin O'Toole's recently costed plan came under attack when it came to promises on daycare. The Conservatives would promise a tax credit rather than a national childcare plan, which would also mean cancelling the billions already promised to provinces.
Our plan is going to help all families in Quebec.
He doesn't understand the daycare system in Quebec. Quebec families have been waiting for months and even years for more spaces in daycare, and he says no.
While this debate was for all of Canada, it was directed very much at the voters in Quebec. And when the Bloc Québécois leader suggested the Liberal leader could not speak for all of Quebec, Trudeau lashed out.
You do not have a monopoly over Quebec. Many of us represent Quebec in the House of Commons. And I'd like to say to you this, Mr. Blanchet. When you say, Mr. Blanchet, that you don't want any interference from the federal government in Quebec, and
I'm the only leader who can replace Mr.
Trudeau. The Quebec government's record as if it's your own, it's a contradiction. You have no right to consider me not a Quebec Democrat.
That was probably the spiciest moment of the debate. Now to see whether any of it sways anyone's vote or opinion on any of the leaders.
Wow. Thank you, Rosie.